guys, and welcome back. How are y'all doing today? Good, bad, some in between. So today it's gonna be another hotel review video, and yes, this another one is really late. It's from last year, from the road trip I did in Orlando. But hey, better late than never, I guess. I really should start making these videos when I'm there, shouldn't I? Yeah. Whenever I do these videos, I always do a little bit of a research, like not research, but I do check on the new prices and if there's stuff that I missed when I was there. So I was doing that, trying to figure out like what the prices are now on that hotel. Well, it's closed. Yeah, I'm that late that it's closed. It says permanently closed, but the thing is, I don't know if it's actually closed or just closed because of the coronavirus, that it might open up again maybe like next year. I don't know. So that's the reason why I want to do this little like review, because you never know, it might open up again, and if you start looking for it, you might want to see how it looks like. So I thought, why not do it, even though I'm late and I should have done it before. But you know, this, if you've been to my channel before, you know how I am. I'm always late with my videos. So since it is closed, I'm not able to like find prices, so I'm only going to have the price that was when I was there, unfortunately. I usually do have like the prices for the time that like it's now, or like 1 year in the future. I always like double check prices just to see if we got a really good deal, or if this is like a regular price, or if you paid too much. So that's not something I'm going to be having now, unfortunately not. But I do have the price that we paid and the price that was a few days later on. So I do apologize for that. My fault. Yeah. Hopefully it will open up again, but so far right now it looks like it's going to be closed for a while. Alright, so let's go get into the review. Alright, so this is Saratoga Resort Villas in Kissimmee, Orlando. So we made it to the hotel villa. It's massive. Even doorbell. Hello. Hello. Oh, we have on TV. On bathroom. Hey. We will leave here like months.
I don't know.
Looks like it.
I guess it's for families who travel.
Yeah. Wow. Jesus. This is cooking. Upstairs. Wow, so an office space, another TV, another bathroom. Oh, it's actually a bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh yeah. Right, so I just did like a room apartment tour. Kind of feels
Villa
like.
tour.
Villa tour is massive. She wants that room, so she will get the master room.
I think they're pretty much
Yeah, they're pretty much the same. And I don't have to go up the stairs all the time. That's good for me.
sleepwalking down the stairs.
Yeah, and fall down. That'd be great. You would have like a cute little here. Huh. That's nice. Ooh. Everything I need. Alright, so I think this is the gym and the meetings area. Like you can rent like meeting rooms. Let's go in and see. There is one of the apartments that is there is the fitness room. It is super hot outside, so I genuinely I'm not able to like film from inside. Maybe that works. It fogs up every time I do it outside. This is like the main building, and then some of the apartments there. The humidity is insane today, so my camera is struggling. Fitness rooms, but I only found one. I think there's something on the top there, but I don't know what it is. It's locked. I think you can like rent this area, I'm guessing. Huh. Cool. So we stayed there for 4 nights and we apparently got a really good deal. Well, I didn't, Sandra did. By the way, a huge thank you to Sandra, who has been really good because she did have done all the screenshots and helped me out if I was unsure about something that I couldn't remember. So if it hadn't been for her, I probably wouldn't be able to do any of this any of these hotel reviews, because since I'm so late and I have a terrible memory and hey. But she has done, like, she had screenshots from the hotels and stuff like that, and she was also the one that got us a lot of the good deals. But yeah, that's besides the point. But I just wanted to give her a huge shout out and thank you for the fact that she has dealt with me the last few weeks with me doing the hotel reviews way too late. So I will leave her Instagram link in the description below, so go make sure and follow her. Alright, so as you can see, it's quite a big resort, and a lot of space, a lot of like spacious area. So Sandra did get a really good deal in this hotel. I don't know how that happened, but sometimes you get lucky and you get super good deals. So we paid, for 4 nights, we paid 1,374 Norwegian kroners, which is $148 for 4 nights at this hotel. Or villas, as it's called a resort, sorry, at this resort. Which is a really good deal. I'm pretty sure we paid more for 1 night at some of the places we stayed at during this road trip. So I would say that's a huge, like a really good deal. Like I think it was around like a 70, according to Sandra, it was a 75% discount. And also you got on top of that, on top of the 75% discount, we got a 5% on top of that again. I don't know if this is a normal thing, like I said, I'm not able to check it. But so Sandra did actually take a screenshot a few days later on how much it would cost for the same hotel as we stayed at, and it was 7,834 Norwegian kroners, which is $844. So that is a huge discount. It just goes to show, if you pay attention to the prices and check all the different web pages you can order through, you can find a really good deal. But of course, with that said, remember not to make it consume yourself completely, because sometimes you are going to get a good deal and sometimes it's not going to be a good deal. That's just how it is. Sometimes it's going to be more expensive, other times it's going to be super cheap. So just keep that in mind, that if you are trying to find a good deal, don't let it consume yourself completely. Okay, so there is one small negative thing that I have to mention with this hotel, because I will always be honest with my reviews. I will not try pretend that everything is perfect when it's not. So I do want to say that when we stayed there, I did find a syringe on the floor. I actually accidentally stepped on it. I will show you guys how it looks like. Yesterday I woke up and I found this in my room. That's great. I was going to bed, I found it. So I asked them in the reception what that is. I think it's like something, medicine something, but it should not be there. Okay, so here's the thing. Things happen. I don't expect everything to be perfect. I never do. So I don't want to make this seem like I'm complaining about something. I just want to say what happened, because I feel bad about complaining about it, but it's not a good thing to find that on the floor. What I think happened is when they were cleaning, they were vacuuming the floor, and this syringe probably got like pushed a little bit under the bed and I didn't see it. That's what I'm guessing what happened. And when I went to bed, I pulled like the covers out and it like kind of like went back to the middle of the floor. That's what I think happened. So it was probably just an accident, and I'm not mad about it at all. I think the thing that stuck a little bit with me that I wasn't too happy about was the reaction of the receptionist. Because I did actually step on it. Luckily for me, the cap was on, so nothing happened. The only thing I was a little bit concerned, like if that had been a kid, that could have ended up a lot worse. So I did tell the receptionist about it the day after, because I was too tired when I accidentally stepped on it. When I went out of bed, I went to the receptionist the day after and told them, and the only reaction I got was like, oh, okay, that shouldn't happen. It's like, no, it shouldn't. And here's the thing, I don't expect her to have like a huge reaction, because she can't really do it. Like, the receptionist can't really do anything about it. Like, it happened, what can she do? But I do expect to be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, that should not have happened. Because I have worked as a receptionist myself, and I also worked as a cleaning lady myself, so I know that stuff happens. But if anybody had come up to me when I was working as a receptionist and said that I found a syringe in my room, in their room, I would probably have a big reaction to it. So I think I just got a little bit like thrown back by the fact that the little reaction she had to it. And I told her like, yeah, I accidentally stepped on it. And she's like, yeah, it's probably just a medicine syringe. I was like, yeah, it probably is, but it could have been a lot worse if it wasn't. And first of all, like, you're just, they're really lucky, again, lucky it was me and not kid, like a family, and somebody accidentally take it out of the cap, that could have ended up so much worse. So I don't think the receptionist realized this, how serious it actually was. I think that was kind of the problem, that she didn't actually see how big of a problem this actually was. Or not how it was, like a big problem it was, but how big of a problem it could have been. Is basically what I'm trying to say. So I was a bit like, okay. Yeah, because again, like, we didn't pay a lot for this hotel, so I wasn't expecting to get anything for free or anything back, but just a small reaction to it would have been nice. So I told her, like, maybe your, like, the cleaning personnel can come and check if there's any more, and they were like, yeah, we can do that. And I was like, that should not have been me like saying that, that should be been you. But anyway, I digress. So we went to the parks, and then I got back. I just wanted to double check that they actually had checked for more syringes, so I wouldn't accidentally step on one more. And then I talked to another receptionist that wasn't there when I was there the first time, and it's like, oh, I didn't know about that. Because here's the thing, the reason why I wanted to ask a second time was basically because the one I spoke with the first time just basically threw it away, and it didn't seem like she didn't write it down or anything, so I was a bit skeptical if it had actually been there. So I wanted to double check, and this time around I actually did get an actual reaction, and this time the receptionist was like, oh my god, this should not have happened, I'm so sorry, do you guys want another villa? We will fix it. And I was like, no, it's fine. So that made me a bit more happy. I don't know why, but I just felt like, okay, they actually care. But so he said, like, they should have been there, and just come back if you can tell that they haven't been there at all. So we got back to the hotel, the room, and it seemed like they had been there. So turned out well. I just wanted to mention that actually did happen. Sometimes stuff happens when you stay at hotels. It just does. So yeah, we didn't feel like switching rooms, because we had read, like, no, I hadn't, but Sandra had read some of the other reviews that not all of the villas was that great, so we were happy with the villa we had, so we didn't do that. But I was just happy that they asked if we wanted to. But yeah, again, don't want to complain, but I feel like I have to mention it. I did, when I was doing my research right now, I did look at the reviews. Some are good, some are not so good. Like, some of the villas apparently are quite run down. I'm guessing that some of these villas has been, like, newly renovated, and that's the reason why we got a really good room, like a good villa. So like, sometimes when you read reviews like that, be aware that sometimes they will actually fix the rooms. I wasn't aware of it at the time about the reviews that was there, but Sandra was, but we took a chance, and it was like the standard of the villas was really nice. The only thing I have anything to say about is the syringe that I found. That's it. Everything else was top notch. So just want to clarify that. There was also, by the way, a resort fee, which was $12 a night, and also deposit with $40. I think it was a night, but that's something you get back again. So yeah, just be aware of that they have a small little resort fee of $12, and also a deposit, just so you have a little bit of money. But most hotels do have a deposit, just so you are aware of that, because not everyone are, but most hotels do have a deposit when you get there. But you have to pay a deposit and you get it back when you leave. That's mostly because in case if you destroy something. Alright, so just a few things. So they had a pool. We didn't try it, but it looked quite like a nice pool, and it was actually Mickey ear shape, like a Mickey shape. It was really cute. we didn't use it, but if we had more time, definitely would take a swim in there. They had a small little workout room. I did see that said workout rooms, like multiple, but I only found one. It was kind of like a tiny little workout room, but it worked. You don't even need a lot of space, just a little bit to work out, which is nice. And they also had like a basketball course. I guess you could rent it out to use it. And they also had a few like meeting rooms that you can use. It's like, this is probably one of more like fancier places we stayed during our stay, and they got it this cheap. Alright, so it was also included Wi-Fi and free parking. Wi-Fi was good. So this resort is more like a villa complex kind of thing, so each one have their own like apartment almost, so it's a lot of space. It's like, yeah, we had 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and a kitchen and a living room, and then there was like also like a workstation slash could be turned into a bedroom as well area, as you can see in the video. Definitely like a lot of space. Felt like it just felt like an apartment basically. It felt like a home, which is quite nice. A lot of times when people go to Orlando, it's meant to stay there for weeks because they're going to all of the parks. So definitely like a spacious area, and it felt like a apartment. It felt like you could be there for a while, and the fact that you had the possibility to make your own food and not having to go to like eat at the and not having to pay for like breakfast and lunch and dinner every single day is also a good option for it. It's also really nice because then you can save some money on that. We didn't have breakfast included in this price. Not really shocking considering how much we paid for this room. But from what I could see when I was reading up on this hotel, they did have included breakfast in some of the prices, but we didn't have that. But considering you have like a full-on kitchen there, it's no problem. You can make your own breakfast. It does also mention there's supposed to be a spa there, but I didn't see it. But it might just be one of those things where you have like a, I don't know, it probably is a spa. I didn't see it, but we didn't really like walk around a lot on the hotel, like except from the room and the reception area. So it was probably somewhere around there. I'm just looking at stuff that says it's supposed to be there, so I'm guessing it is a spa there. Also, they had like a small little mini desk where you could order your Disney ticket or Universal ticket. We did end up just buying our Universal ticket online, but you could do it there as well. And they also had like free shuttle traffic to Disney parks. We took the shuttle traffic one time, but ended up taking Uber the rest of the times because the shuttle is included, but it's like certain times, so you have to like be at that time. So if you want to be earlier or later, you can't. So we decided to do the Uber instead, but it is a option to do the shuttle traffic, which I think is a really good thing, that they have like a shuttle bus to do that, because you don't always want to take your own car if you want to have like a drink or are really tired, because by the end of the day you might be super tired. Oh, as I was also going to see in the video, they also have both air conditioning and a fan, which I'm actually a huge fan of the fan. Which I think is a good idea, because then you can turn, if one person thinks it's too hot and one person thinks it's too warm, you can choose to like turn the aircon a little bit more on, and then yeah, you can choose a bit more separate. You can separate on the rooms, that if one person wants more to be colder, they can turn on the fan. So I like that idea, that they have both a fan and air conditioning. It also says on the webpage that they have a laundry area. We didn't use the laundry area, so I didn't really look for it, but since it says it's there, it probably is there. But yeah, it has a lot of space, so it is definitely probably meant more for like families or people staying for a longer amount of time. But we had a good time just staying there for 4 nights, and we got to like have our own separate rooms and relax, so, and just use the couch and have breakfast at the hotel. They did actually have like a restaurant there as well. We didn't eat there, but the prices were okay, but we didn't end up eating there. It was also a balcony at each villa, which was quite nice. You could sit there in the morning and drink some coffee and have a view over like the small pond that they had there, which I thought was cute. And it seemed like it did have a few like wild animals, like maybe some crocodiles. I don't know, I didn't see any, but I don't think so, maybe not. But it was quite like a nice scenic area if you were sitting out there, and you did see it in the video as well. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will do a quick little summary of that. So basically we got a super good deal in this hotel, so I will definitely go back if I got a deal again. Not I, but Sandra did. By the way, I forgot to mention that in your stay it wasn't included like cleaning the apartment when you were staying there. Just so you are aware, that's something you could pay extra for, but when you were staying there it wasn't included in the price, which but again, and that's something I'm used to. Like, not all hotels or resorts and stuff like that will clean in during your stay. That's something you have to pay extra for if you want to do it. So for us, no problem, but you might have to ask for extra towels if you're staying for a long amount of time. But yeah, I just want to quickly mention that they don't clean during your stay. That might be different compared to your price you pay, but for the price we paid, they told us that they don't clean during your stay, which was fine because we only stayed there for 4 nights. So except from the syringe, everything was clean and tidy, and it seemed like that villa that we were staying at was quite newly renovated, which was good. We had like kitchen area and everything. Really, like, I think for us, after staying at a lot of different hotels in Australia, was like, wow, this is big. We had a pool, had a workout area, also shuttle traffic to the Disney parks, which was free, and Wi-Fi and parking, free parking. Okay, so after filming this like video, I thought, why not have like a small little clip where I talk with Sandra and ask her what she thought about the hotel, since it is the last hotel from our road trip and she was the one that booked most of it, so I thought, why not ask her? So let's do it. What did you think about the hotel?
I thought it was nice to have some space. Since we've been on the road for a couple of weeks, it was nice to, you know, have our own room.
That's very true.
For our luggage to pack everything together and...
Yeah, I think that was one of the best things. Huh?
Yeah, being able to have some food.
Yeah, to make your own food in the mornings. Yeah. The fact like then you have more space to like actually pack your bags before leaving to the airport.
Yeah, we had a couch that we could sit on.
Yeah, that was really nice. And how did you get that extremely good deal?
I have no idea. I was talking to my sister one day, just going on hotels.com, and then it popped up like a special deal that day.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to have a Sandra to fix all of the, you know, good hotel deals. Alright, so was there anything like special with the hotel that you remember that I might have forgotten?
I don't think so.
No. Did you see
that the shuttle bus stops at different hotels?
Yeah, oh that's true. Yeah, the shuttle bus, the free shuttle bus they have stops at several hotels, so it takes longer to get to the Disney parks.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty normal when they offer.
That's like
bus, but you have to put in like an hour extra.
That's true. Yeah, so you have to add some extra time. But if you choose to do the shuttle bus, if you don't do like a Uber or drive by yourself. Did you see the laundry room, by the way?
No.
No. But it says on their webpage that they have it, so they probably do.
Yeah, I didn't really check out the hotel that much.
No. We just stayed in our like little villa and we're happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, thank you, Sandra. Peace out. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think so. Have you stayed at this resort before? Did you have a similar experience to me, or worse, better? Let me know in the comment section below. And this was the last hotel from this trip. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all this soon. Bye!